So I just wanted to show you something I've been playing around with. I actually found an interesting, um, um, some interesting posts on the Glide community forum about using URL query parameters, which didn't seem to be possible before, but it seems to be working now, and that's what they discussed in that post as well. So I'm on one of the product pages now. So let's say I'm the sales rep and I want to show this QR code to the potential client. So when I click the QR code button, a custom form opens. This is a detail screen of that custom form. And if you look at the data, basically it inserts the product ID and it inserts the sales rep ID. And then in the app, I've also created a new screen, the sign up screen, where the potential client ends up when he scans this QR code. So I've grabbed the deep link for that screen, put it here. And then I'm also using a template column to insert some parameters to this URL. So it grabs the original URL and then it adds the solution parameter or variable, which is then the product ID, and then the sales ID variable, which then adds the user ID from the salesperson to the URL, and then the QR code is generated based on this template column. So let's say I'm just going to copy this generated URL, and I'm going to go to a new private window. And this is what happens then when the potential client scans the QR code. This is what they will see. So I haven't, this is just a test, but the sign up page. So this is where they will enter their email. But you can see that the sales rep ID and the product ID has been passed on. If you look on the URL up here, the solution is passed on and the sales ID is also passed on via the page URL. And the way I do it is that I use on this sign up screen. We won't be able to see the data here, but anyway, to do this is the data for that sign up screen, which is also kind of just like a helper table. So in here, I use the get part of URL column, which I had never heard about before. It grabs the URL of the current screen, which is really neat. And then I just type in what variable I want to extract, and I type in solution. And then for the other column here, generated by, that's the sales person. Same thing, but I grab the sales ID variable instead. So yeah, this is what I'm playing around with at the moment. If this works, then it's a really neat way, very dynamic. So hopefully I can use this way. And what I have noticed though, that this doesn't work if I turn any visibility conditions on this screen, like for example, only show it to non-logged in users, then the parameters won't be passed on for some reason. And this was mentioned in that forum post as well, that it doesn't seem to work if you have any visibility conditions on the actual, like that target page. But yeah, I just wanted to show you what I'm playing around with at the moment. And yeah, if this works, then that's cool.